Hi Aries, welcome to your June Singles Love Tarot reading. So Aries, we're looking at you as a single. So we're going to look at your energy first, and then we're going to look at the love energy around you and see what's going on for you. Now do keep in mind, I keep the singles readings open to past, present, or future. If you're interested in new love only, I'll be doing that a little bit later on the channel. So please do keep that in mind. We have the Gateway Oracle here. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck and then jump into your reading. And this is for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers, Heavy Placements, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in, Aries, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. Keep in mind, Aries, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. However, if you find this reading heavily resonates for you, there'll be an extended reading, and I'll tell you about that at the end of this reading. Let's see what we have for your opening messages. Simplify your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. Exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. Opening to love. My heart is open. Oh, Aries, what's going on? Breaking barriers. I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. So I feel like here, Aries, that you've simplified your life. You broke some barriers, maybe some blockages you were having, and your heart is ready to open and love again. And this could be something that could be really like exceed all your expectations in love. This definitely feels like either somebody new coming in, or it could also be somebody new you just recently met, because singles can be, anything, right? And it can be someone maybe you just met and you're getting to know them, you're dating. It could be a crush. It could be someone new totally coming in. I do feel like it's newer energy, so I don't feel like it's an ex or anything like that, but it could be a missed opportunity from the past. But we're just going to jump to the tarot and see what's going on. All right, so we have the Arcanum Tarot. So I do your reading with this deck, and I usually close out here with another oracle for closing messages, but now I do those on the extended, and we have another separate tarot deck for the extended as well. But let's see what's going on here first. All right, Aries. So tell me about Aries energy right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. See what's going on with you first. 4 of Pentacles. Chariot. Okay. The Sun. There's your massive healing. Page of Swords. I feel like Knight of Swords. I feel like you're talking to somebody new here with the Page of Swords. Now, it could be through social media or text or phone calls or whatever, but I feel like you definitely held back from any kind, getting into anything new. Romantically, until you rebuilt yourself, you rebuilt your foundation, right? But now, some of you with the Chariot even could have moved, traveled, relocated, right? But Chariot definitely is positive movement forward, moving in the right direction, success, victory, balance. So I do see you moving forward, after you took the time to do what you needed to do and didn't jump into anything, right? Because that's not always the best thing. But now you're ready to move forward, right? Really fast here. And why? Because you've done your healing with the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Some of you could have children, doesn't have to be though, or work with children or something like that, but the Sun is very healing. Growth, expansion, enlightenment, prosperity. It's everything positive in every single way. But we do have the Page of Swords here, and I kind of feeling like this is someone new you're talking to, right? But then we have the Knight of Swords here. So this could be somebody that you've met very unexpectedly, somehow, some way, out of the blue, right? Striking up a conversation. So it definitely feels like somebody new you're talking to, right? And I feel like you see some possibility there, right? With the Sun next to it. But I see you in a really good place now. Like you've done your healing, you're more stable ground, you rebuilt your foundation, right? You held back from love till you felt like you were ready. And it looks like something's rushing into you now. So I will mention the signs as I see them, Aries. So it could be signs and chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. 2 cards of Aquarius here, Leo and Cancer. King of Wands reverse. Well, that could be you, Aries, right? You definitely held back until you regained your power, right? Okay. So tell me more about Aries energy right now. These singles readings, I like to look at your energy first and then see what the love energies around you are. That's how I'm led to do the readings. So let's see. And if some of you may be like, well, I think I need more healing, then you absolutely take the time you need, right? So tell me more about Aries energy. Queen of Pentacles, you're ready for commitment, something stable and grounded in your life. You definitely could be doing well right now financially. Page of Cups, like, yeah, you're ready to jump on in. I mean, Page of Cups too is somebody new energy, communication, it's flirting, it's romantic, and you feel there's something really good about it here with the Queen of Pentacles. King of Swords, could be somebody divorced, or you could be divorced. Doesn't matter, sword people can be divorced, widowed, been through some things. They're usually single. Oh, the Devil, why is that here? Three of Swords. Now, you know, some of you could be divorced. I mean, I am still looking at your energy, right? And it's okay with the King of Swords to have healthy boundaries, right? You definitely could have been dealing with a very toxic person. It was very heartbreaking, disappointing. Could have been third parties, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles, male or female, can also be committed, married elsewhere. But I feel that is over with, right? Because the King of Swords, for me, male or female, could be divorced, you know. But you could have also met this person while you were going through an ending of a cycle, like a divorce or something. Although I feel like even if you did meet them, right, and there was something there, I think you still held back till you were ready. Because I still get that big time with the Four of Pentacles there. Like, I didn't hold back either till you were out of the situation or you were ready to pursue. I guess if you need to switch energies around, like if I'm reading this and you're like, oh, that's the other person, and then the love energy around you feels like you, I mean, I guess you could reverse it if you need to. But we have Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn. Eight of Swords reversed, like there's no more blockages. So either you remove the block, this new person's removed the block, right? There's no blockages right now. They could have been dealing with a very toxic person too, but I'm still, like I said, I'm still looking at your energy. But as your energy, I feel like if you're talking to this person, they may have told you, you know, I had a really nasty divorce, or, you know, I got out of a really nasty situation recently or in the past, you know. But there's definitely something romantic happening here, and it definitely could move forward very fast with the Chariot, you know, the Page of Cups on the Chariot. But let's see, Aries. Let's take a look at the love energy around you. Like, what else do we need to know about this for Aries? For Aries. So somebody here, you or them, could be King of Sword energy, law enforcement, medical, healthcare, even military, communications, education. Pentacle energy can be business, finances, or sales. Let's see. So tell me more about the energy around Aries. King of Pentacles reverse. Look at that. Couple here. I mean, this could also be saying that, yeah, someone's divorced, because King of Pentacles upright can be married, committed, blah, blah, blah. Reverse for me can be divorce, right? Seven of Cups. Five of Cups. What the heck is going on with this energy around you? Page of Wands. The Lovers. Oh my gosh, there's a connection. Now I'm kind of feeling like the two of you met while you were both ending cycles. So that could be where the Four of Pentacles comes in, like, okay, we have to hold back till we both completed our cycles, right? Until the right time. And it could be now this person is also divorced. I do see a lot going on with them, confusion, illusion, just a lot, you know, sadness, loss, but there's something exciting, even though they're going through loss. You know, you could have experienced this already in the past. They could be just experiencing this, or now that you're coming together, you're talking about your experiences in the past. But I also feel like they had a lot of sadness, you know, a lot going on, but there's something exciting flirting between you at the same time. And there's a connection with the Lovers. So that connection was there. Even if you couldn't be, I'll put it this way, if you couldn't be together right away, yes, that connection was there. Or holding back till you both felt like you were ready. The connection was there, is there with the Lovers here, right? We got Gemini, Sag, Virgo. Eight of Cups reverse. So nobody's going anywhere, right? It's just a little bit of a stuck energy right now. The Eight of Cups reverse. All right. What else does Aries need to know about this energy around them? What else does Aries need to know about this energy around them? Let's see. High Priestess. So yeah, kind of keeping to yourselves for a while here. Or they were too. But yeah, the fire, the passion, the attraction was there. We did see the King on the bottom of the deck not long ago, so that's a match. The Empress. Boy, they see you as an Empress, highly attracted to you, but they also see your value, your worth, and even if there was a time when you weren't communicating, like because we have to wait for the new beginning, it's right here, right? Eight of Pentacles. You could have worked with this person at one point. Page of Pentacles, there's an offer. So there they are coming forward with an offer. And I do like the Eight of Pentacles in a love reading because that tells me putting in the work, making it work, and it will work. So I do like that. Or maybe you could have worked with them. Someone could have been a boss. You know, Emperor, Empress could be a business owner, entrepreneur, leader. So is the Queen of Wands, King, Queen of Wands. And this is Aries energy right here. Right? So what you don't know is how much high value they see in you in the new beginning with you, wanting this, making it work, you know, coming in with an offer here. The Page of Pentacles, you may not see it coming with the High Priestess here, right? There can be a little bit of the secrets of the unknown there, but also your intuition. And right here with the Queen of Wands, like I said, that's Aries, can be very intuitive, spiritual. You may be feeling that. Some of you may be someone creative, artistic, maybe a business owner, entrepreneur, leader, go-getter kind of energy, fiery, passionate, leadership, but also maybe even inspirational, like a speaker, a public speaker or something like that. But we got Pisces, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Seven of Wands. Yeah, so there was a little challenge or block here till the right time, right? Now, Six of Cups reverse. I feel like, you know, Hermit is single energy. Both of you had to put things behind you. I'll put it that way with the Six of Cups reverse. Okay. So obviously this is a singles reading, so obviously you're both single. So sometimes I lose track of these readings, but this is a singles reading. So you're both single, but I feel like you both have put something behind you, like a long-term commitment, a marriage. Maybe you were divorced in the past, right? But you definitely both are single. But you could have met them while they were finishing wrapping something up too. So, but let's see, Aries. We're going to do one more row with clarifiers, but if it's resonating so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. So a little more, a little bit of clarifying. Then I'm going to tell you what we're going to look into in the extended in a bit here. King of Wands reverse. So we got a lot of matches here. But one is upright, one is reverse. Now we have the King, Queen of Pentacles, same thing. King, Queen of Wands. Okay. Emperor. Emperor to the Empress. Look at that. Hangman. Magician. Yeah, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. Strength. I do like that. Strength overcomes the devil. I'm glad that we've seen this. This is a strong connection between you that cannot be denied. Strong, courageous, brave. You both have overcome a lot. Strong in taking the lead, right? So I do see this Emperor type energy taking the lead, right? So I feel like they're going through the pause right now, probably have finished wrapping something up. So that's why they're not coming forward yet. But this is manifesting, and this is a strong connection. Even, you know, the Page of Pentacles and the Lovers right here, this is like the strong connection, and then the offer that's coming in with it, right? And the Hangman's only temporary, so they're not gonna, it's not going to be that much longer that they come forward. This is you again, Aries, with the Emperor. We have Leo, Aries, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Leo. Let's see. Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth. Communication coming. Success, victory, enlightenment, justice. Yeah, somebody could be wrapping up a divorce, or you both have. But this is truth, clarity, justice, balance. Doing the right thing, getting what we deserve, right? Soul contracts, universal law and order. Eight of Wands reverse. So the communication may not have come yet with the Eight of Wands reverse. Maybe still some things are coming into alignment and a little more healing. But someone does have a lot of love here. They're kind of holding back a little bit, right? King Cups wears that heavy cloak. He can hide a lot. Or just very reserved, right? Kind of doing things the right way. Nine of Wands. Definitely there's a struggle, right? And a conflict. But this courting, dating, getting to know each other on the horizon. The Three of Cups here, right? So, Aries, we're going to move into the extended now if this resonates for you. So we're going to look at what's coming in with the offer, with the Page of Pentacles, what else you need to know about this person, their intentions, the offer, coming together in the here and now and moving forward, advice and guidance for you. What does everything look like? So we're going to do that. We have the classical Llewellyn's Tarot to do the extended, and we have the magical unicorns for closing messages as well. So if you'd like to go the extended, my Patreon's below. You can do a one-time purchase or become a member, whatever suits you best. If you like a private reading, my Etsy shop is below. There's like 8 different readings to choose from. So everything you need is in the description box. Links, info, everything is down there, so please check it out. So again, if it resonated, like, comment, all the good things. If I see you over there, I'll see you over there. If not, I am wishing you the best. And I do hope to see you next time.